Hey everyone, Alistair from RealWorks Marketing. Welcome to another episode of Free Tip Friday. Today we're going to be talking about listing presentations and how to position yourself for the maximum close. Useful tip number one, always position yourself at the dining table when doing a listing presentation. It's always been a place where people do business. Not the lounge, not outside, not standing up. Make sure you're seated, make sure your customers are seated, make sure everyone's comfortable, and make sure that no one's in a position where they're ready to rush out the door. Make sure they've got enough time available to sit there and do your presentation. And you can set that up when you do make the call to them and you're on your way to see them, or you know, when you're setting up the appointment to do the listing presentation, just to make sure that they've got 60 to 90 minutes spare of uninterrupted time. So that's useful tip number one. On to number two, have a structured presentation. We see it time and time again, real estate agents coming into a property, into the homeowner's house, doing their listing or doing what they think is a listing presentation, when in actual fact there's no structure to it whatsoever and they've almost winged it. It's really important to make sure that you've got a structured presentation in place that follows in a systematic structure from start to end, and that it actually allows for you to do a lot of little closes all along the way through, so that you're building up that client for the ultimate close at the very end, to winning their business and asking for their business. And tip number three is, let's make sure that you spend enough time with the customer. Trying to do a listing presentation in 10 minutes, flicking through some properties that might have been sold, talking about your commissions, talking about how you're going to get them the best price in the least amount of time in 10 to 15 minutes is not going to work. You need to build a relationship with your customer, you need to build some rapport with them, you need to have a structured presentation, and your listing presentations should definitely be taking somewhere between 60 to 90 minutes if you're going to have any chance of closing that customer. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye for now.